welcome to another plan with me. We're going to be filming the 27th through February 2nd, and we're going to be using Teddy Bread. I've had this kit for so long, and I just decided this would be the time to use it for no reason, literally, other than I felt like it, you know? So we've got that. We do have the tall girls as well as the extra color skin. We're just gonna use the skin in here. This is older, so I don't have any doodles, so I'm going to heavily rely on my doodle collection, which is always fun. I'm gonna be using my custom multi and my secondary custom, and we're gonna be using pearl foil with this kit, which I think is perfect. And we have the bakery bundle. It comes with confetti headers. This page is standard. That has the like whisk and rolling pin washi. We have got the mixed overlays, and we've got two of the dessert underlay. It has like croissants and stuff. Super cutesy. And then I do have an Aura Estelle planner here. We're gonna pull out LIAF, baby. Always and forever. Our next week's worth of inserts. Here we are. Here she is, looking cute. Zoom out a little bit so you can see everything that I'm doing. And yeah, okay. So we've got these boxes, these boxes. We have a tall box. We're gonna need 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes. Okay, so we're gonna use that for sure as 1, which means we're nixing her because they're the same. So that would be 7. And then we can do 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I don't care about her too much. Her hairstyle and just her style in general reminds me of my friend Shanna, so I like that as like a reason to use her. Let's get into what happened this week. This was my week after I had been in Disney with my sister, and I was actually quite sick. I did get some sort of cold at Disney. If you watched that my last plan with me, you would know that the weather while we were there was less than ideal. It was actually really horrible out. So for most of our trip, it was in the low 40s to like it was between like, I would say like 30 and like 43 degrees for the whole trip, which isn't exactly super cold. I'm going to be using the days of the week from my shop. Those are in Font Choice 5 unfoiled, and then I am going to be using this. I'm going to use the Days of the Week, which are in Font Choice 5 in pearl foil. If you've never used pearl before, you can also get a sample of any foil color in the shop, but pearl is kind of like a combination between olive and matte bronze. It's more tan than olive, but it's more green than matte bronze. It's literally like the color of a pearl. Any hoodly doodle. So, if you watched last plan with me, you'd know. And like I said, it's not that that's like a particularly cold temperature, especially for somebody who grew up where it got really cold. And also these hole protectors are Whole Choice 3. But it was also raining. So to just have like wet feet, wet clothes, walking around in the cold, I was bound to get a little bit under the weather. So I was kind of recovering from that, but I still had quite a bit of work that needed to be done. So basically on Monday, I got groceries and I did laundry. We did not have a post office drop because I did not work the week prior because I was gone. And then I did work. I needed to do about 2 weeks worth of orders this week. So I knew I had to suck up being sick and get to work. So I did, and then I had a YouTube binge, and then I did FaceTime with my friend Christy. We've been like having these weekly FaceTime dates, usually on Monday, and it's while I'm pulling foil, and then she's like either folding laundry or doing some sort of other chore. And so we're like, well, if we're talking to each other, it makes the chore less horrible. So we chit-chatted while we did that, and then I read, what was I reading? Gotta grab my phone so I can give you guys that info. I think I was reading Late Bloomer, but I don't want to lie. Actually, I think I read Late Bloomer the week prior, so I think that literally would be a lie. The 27th, let's see. Yes, I was reading Indigo Ridge by Devoney Perry this day, which I don't know if the video will be up by the time you guys watch this, but if you guys are interested in books and reading, I do have a second channel called Hannah's Reading Realm where I do post all of my book content, and there will be a video up if it's not up already where I'm reading only blue books, and that book is in there. And then I just marked that I did not feel good. I didn't read a ton this night. I just really was not feeling great. Tuesday, I was feeling better in the morning, so Chris and I still did our like date day. We went to Half Price Books, whatever. We went to get lunch, and then a few hours into the day, I started going downhill, and I was like, I don't know if like I exerted myself too much and I wasn't ready yet, so we went back home because I was not feeling too good. And then I watched YouTube and kind of just relaxed for the afternoon, and my friend Emily, from the PR team, Planner Emmy, Dr. Emily as I like to call her, because like I said, I just think it's the fucking most badass shit ever that she's a doctor. We've been having FaceTime game nights, like virtual game nights. It's supposed to be like every other week, but we've honestly been kind of going every week because it's just so fun to get to chat and play some games. So we did do that on that Tuesday, and then I read, and I was still reading Indigo Ridge that night. Wednesday I worked. Andrea and her family were on a cruise, so we did not have game night or anything, or date day, none of that. But I did work, watched YouTube, and I talked with my dad on the phone. And I did some filming, I did some reading, I finished Indigo Ridge and started, that's diagonal, we're gonna ignore that. And I started Archer's Voice, which will also be in the Blue Books video. If that's already up, cool. If not, it will be, don't you worry. Thursday, I worked and I watched YouTube. I was feeling a lot better this day, like well enough to go for a walk. And we were having pretty beautiful weather for like that day forward for like a week. We're back to it being shitty, but it was like in the 70s. So it just felt nice to go for a walk. I then proceeded to mark WTF. I don't know what I was mad about, and honestly, that tracks. When it comes to me, I feel like I'm a little bit hot-headed, I will admit. My maiden name is Larka, if you didn't know, and it's just really a Larka thing to be a little bit hot-headed. So I was pissed off about God only knows what. I couldn't tell you. And then I was continuing to read Archer's Voice. Oh, actually I lied. I didn't write. What the fuck was on Friday? So Thursday, I remember now. Okay. Thursday, I cooked dinner. I made tacos, and then I read, and I was still reading Archer's Voice. Friday, I worked, watched TV, went for a walk. It was like the same things, and then what the fuck, Andrea had texted me with some like really horrifying info, so that's what the fuck was about. I wasn't even like pissed off. I was just really rightfully anxious and stressed out about some things. And then I did read more of Archer's Voice. I actually finished Archer's Voice in that day. Then Saturday, I worked, watched TV, we got McDonald's, and then I started reading The Perfect Ruin this day, and that's the third book. Most of my reading vlogs are 3 books. That's the third book in that video. And then I did call my friend Shanna to talk to her about some stuff. Yeah, it's just like not really my information to be talking about or sharing, so there's that. And then Sunday I worked, watched YouTube. I had a mental breakdown about something. What? I couldn't tell you. Got McDonald's, and I read. I was continuing to read The Perfect Ruin that day. Oh, I think I was anxious because the next day was when Blind Dates with a Book, which is a new product that we have in the shop. If you have not checked it out, I would obviously highly recommend because I think it's super fun and super cool. But basically, you pick which genre you want. Tons of genres on there, as well as which package size. There is the book only package, which is $19.99, which like in this day and age is simply the cost of the book. And it just comes wrapped up pretty, and then there's the basic package, which comes with a bunch of goodies, and it's $24.99, and then there is the deluxe package, which comes with the like largest amount of stuff, like add-ons, and that one is $29.99. You can use PR codes to save 15% off on them, and I was nervous about their launch, and then I read, which again, I was still reading The Perfect Ruin that day. And yeah, that was pretty much that week. It was just a very heavy work week. Whenever I get back from vacation, that's kind of how it is, because like you have to do multiple weeks worth of work in 1 week, which is completely fine, and I am so beyond thankful, grateful, blessed to have orders to do. But that on top of being sick made for a tricky week. No! Fuck you. Okay. Oh no. All of that for it to still be wrinkled. I hate myself. Look, that can go. Washy. I think I'll put the polka dots on just like the plain green, because I don't think that they would look really good on top of the like grid pattern. The grid washi makes me think that the grid underlays would look cute with this. It's also a cute option if you're not trying to go for the full bakery mode, but one of my like goals, not like goals in life, because it will never happen, because I will never have the funds, but if I ever had like the dollars to do something like really cool and like open like a cool business, it would, without a fucking doubt in my mind, I would open a bookshop that has like a bakery / cafe in it, and it would just be so cutesy and fun. But so I had to go full bakery mode because I love baked goods. If you could only eat sweet or savory for the rest of your life with no consequences, you're not gonna have a stomach ache, you're not gonna have health problems, you just get to do whatever feels right to your heart, what would you pick? Because I feel like in the vast minority who says sweet. Pretty much everybody in my life opposed, except for like maybe 2 or 3 people, say savory, but I would die on the sweet hill, honestly, because I could, including chicken nuggets, live without every single savory food there is, but like I'm not living without PBJ, I'm not living without cheesecake, I'm not living without all of the sweet things that I like in life, without brownies and cookies and cereal. It's just not happening. So I would simply eat sweet for the rest of my life. So let me know down below where you stand. Also, what is your favorite sweet treat? Like, mine is for sure cheesecake, and I do think it's what I make the best is cheesecake. I'm not very, believe it or not, I'm not like a confident person. I'm very insecure, very unfortunate vibes, you know. It's, you know, we're working on it, but not very confident. But one thing I am confident in is I make a mean cheesecake, okay? I learned from my grandmother, my grandma on my mom's side. She was like the one who made all of the desserts for every single holiday, my Grandma D. And she unfortunately, I mean, she's alive, but she unfortunately has like Alzheimer's or dementia, one of those like memory illnesses. So sadly, she now lives like, she needs like full-time care, so she's not making the desserts for the holidays. But I can guarantee if I still lived there, I would be taking over, because I make a mean, and I mean mean, cheesecake. If you've had my cheesecake, you know. If you know, you know. Because guess what? I use her recipe, and I have perfected it. So, basically, that's that. So let me know. Other honorable mentions for me is a cinnamon roll. I do love a cinnamon roll very much. They're highly up there. I love I don't know how to say the like correct word. I think it's like pain de chocolat, like the chocolate croissant thing that's like rectangular shape. If you are French, let me know how to say that so I can like not sound like an idiot, but like I feel like most places in America it's just literally called a chocolate croissant, but I know that's incorrect and I don't like to mispronounce things if I can help it. And then I also love a cheese Danish. Those are pretty bomb-tastic if you ask me. So let me know some of your favorite delicacies. I also love a cookie, like it's just like a chocolate, like a warm, fresh chocolate chip cookie. So good. Brownie a la mode, or like a hot chocolate chip cookie a la mode. Oh my god, just ice cream in general. Y'all. A Reese's peanut butter cup, like love that. But I'm also, you guys are also probably like, girl, I don't give a fuck about any of these sweet treats. Please give me a cheeseburger, give me savory. But the heart wants what the heart wants, and my heart wants sweet treats at all times. Okay, don't need that. We'll use a 4 corners on Pretend Shanna. We'll do this on the girl kneading the dough. Then put this on here. And then I have 3 more for those 3 in the center. Okay. Now we'll zoom in for the day by day. I've taken these like in between photos, like when I go before I zoom in, I like take pictures of the plain base because plain base pictures do better on Instagram. So, okay, let's organize little things. Perfect. We're gonna pull out our little things and we're gonna use a brown one. I always, because like this goes this direction, so I start this direction. If you ever wondered how I make my decision on where I'm going, that's how. That is in fact how. Pop a little pink box in here. Perfect. I'm going to be using my mini Little Thing icons. You can get this sheet in the shop as well as a 2.0 sheet where they're filled in, and a lot of them are available as individual sheets. If there is any sheet you're looking for individually, let me know. But we're going to use the grocery cart to mark getting groceries and the laundry basket to mark doing laundry. And then, as I said, I don't have doodles for this, so I am going to be really reaching into my stash. We've got Lottie on her computer with like this tan color. So, I'm going to use groceries from my custom multi. I am using font choice 10, which is like a super like simplistic font. And then we're going to do laundry, and then we're going to do work. Down here, we're going to mark YouTube binge. We're on green. I love the green pattern. It's so cute. The green pattern and the brown pattern are my 2 favorite patterns. We're going to grab a little thing for talking on the phone with Christy. Also a little thing for reading because it was a light reading day. And then we'll mark that I felt like poop. Okay, so for YouTube, I'm gonna grab something YouTube related. I don't really have a ton of things in this color scheme currently, but hey. We'll grab this brownish laptop. And for talking with Christy, I'm gonna grab the phone icon from the mini icons sheet. For reading, we will grab the book. This is from the mini icons sheet, but there is full sheets of those in the shop. And then we're gonna grab the bed from the mini icons sheet. We're gonna grab YouTube binge from my script sampler, as well as read from my, it's my custom multi. And then from my secondary custom, we'll grab with Christy and feel like poop. Because that's truly where I was at that day. On to Tuesday, I had started to feel a little bit better. So like I said, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling up to going out. So we went shopping, and then Chris and I got lunch, and then I was just not. So I was like, scratch that, I don't feel good, bring me home, please and thank you. So we'll mark that with this. So for shopping, grab a shopping bag. You are shopping, shopping, shopping. Just grabbing like all of my brown stickers because I really don't like the color brown, so I don't use it very often. Use the place setting icon for getting food with Chris. And I'll grab something to reflect not feeling good. Grab this. It's like Lottie. I did not have a fever. I literally had a cold, but you know, it was one of those where like I could only breathe out of one nostril. It was really annoying. So we're gonna use shopping from the foil bundle. Again, it is in Pearl, and that is in font choice 6 because it's from the foil bundle. And then we have Feel Like Shit from my custom multi in font choice 10, as well as a With Chris in font choice 10. Then we will mark that I did watch some YouTube. And me and Emily had a game night. We're actually having one today, the day I'm filming this, and I'm quite looking forward to it. And then I did read. Okay. So for YouTube binge, I'm gonna use the movie clapper from the mini icon sheet. We do have full sheets of those in the shop. Then for playing games with Emily, we will grab Lottie with her playing cards. Just grab the white ones. And then for reading, I'm going to grab my e-reader stickers in white foil because I don't think black really is the vibe with this kit because it's very light colors. Grab with Emily off of here. And then we will grab a YouTube binge. I'm going to make this 2 lines. YouTube binge, and then I'll grab a read. Perfect. And then here I'm gonna mark working. Then we will mark YouTube binge, and that I talked on the phone with my dad. Okay, for work, grab this laptop, and then for YouTube, my back feels like it needs to crack every time I bend, and it's just not doing so. This that's like kind of fucked, but that's my bad. But hey, I don't really have a ton in the right color scheme here, so we're just gonna go with it. And for talking with my dad on the phone, I'm gonna use the smartphone icon from the mini icons sheet. Grab a work script. I'm gonna grab a YouTube binge from the foil bundle, so it's gonna be in font choice 4 in Pearl. And then I'm gonna grab a with dad from my custom multi, wherever she is. Here it is. Okay. And then I did film. Get to bring in some of this cute brown pattern, which I love. The little flowers, it's so cutesy. And I read. And I was again starting to, it's like always in the evening, like I would feel fine all day and then evening would hit and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm dying. So mark that I was not feeling good whenever that evening did hit again. So for filming, we're just gonna use our filming camera. Then for reading, we're gonna use another one of these e-reader stickers in white foil. And then for not feeling good, I'm just going to use the stethoscope because why not? It works well enough. We've got a film here. We've got a reed somewhere here. And we've got an because that's how I was feeling, was just like you know? So that's the first half. Moving into the second half, I worked green and I watched YouTube pretty much all day. Okay, so for work, grab this. And then for YouTube, I think I'm just going to use some sort of like TV sticker because I'm like out of anything YouTube related, even remotely, in the right color. So just grab Lottie with her big old TV because I have a big spot to put it in and because I watch YouTube on the TV, so it works out like for me. It works that way for me. Binge and YouTube. Perfect. Down here, I'm gonna grab a white little thing to mark that we went on a walk. Then a pink, this thing to mark that I cooked, and then we'll do green patterned box to mark reading. Perfect. So if we're going on a walk, I'm going to grab some sort of sneaker situation. It's kind of dark. Too dark, too dark. Reverse, reverse. Got these like green shoes. That will work just fine, much better. For cooking, for cooking, I'm going to use the cutting board icon. We do have full sheets of those in the shop. And then for reading, I'm of course just going to grab that white foiled e-reader because I was reading on my Kindle all week, baby. I'm going to grab the workout script from the foil bundle. So it's going to be in font choice 5. And then we'll grab Cook from my custom multi, as well as Read from the foil bundle, which will be in font choice 3. Moving up here, we will mark working. I use these two colors here, so I'm going to use white and pink on the other side. Just like to do that to switch it up to make sure all colors are represented in that little like section. Otherwise, I just don't think it looks very good. For TV, we'll just grab this big TV there for watching YouTube. And then for working, we will grab Lottie at her computer. So we're gonna mark work again with the one from my custom multi in font choice 10, and then TV time is gonna be from the foil bundle in font choice 4. And we did go on an additional walk this day. And then I'm gonna mark WTF. And we'll mark that I did read, which technically would be the white page flag, but I already used that one. I'm just going to use pink and it'll be just fine. Okay, so if we're going on a walk, I got to grab another pair of green shoes because I don't have anything in the brown family that's even slightly the right color. Greens are not looking too great either. A light pink maybe? I feel like this is like the most pale of pale pink, or pale. Why should I say that word weird? So I'm a little bit self-conscious about it. I say it like P-A-L instead of P-A-L-E. I don't know. And use Lottie for WTF. And then for reading, we'll just grab something. Something in the brown family. Yeah, Lottie with her stack of books. Grab a walk script from my custom multi in font choice 10, as well as WTF and read. Okay, on to Saturday, I did work. use this as well as the white because there's no white over there for YouTube. Okay. This color match? Yup, good enough. And then work. Silhouette. So we'll mark work, and then we will have YouTube binge. Perfect. And then we did get McDonald's. Pop that in. I did read, which I'm going to use my green flag for. And I did talk on the phone with Shanna this evening. So for McDonald's, I'm going to use the fast food icon from the mini icons sheet. We do have full sheets of these in the shop. Then for reading, plenty of like brown family things. Pull this in, Lottie with her books again. And for talking on the phone with Shanner, grab a phone sticker. This works just fine. Okay. So for McDonald's, we'll grab that from my custom multi. And read. Got her right here. And with Shanner. With Shanna. Perfect. And then we will move on over here. We will grab this for work. We'll grab a big solid pink box for YouTube. Oh God. So for working, we will just grab, what will we grab this? Like retro computer will be fine. And then for YouTube, we can grab another big old TV. So for working, we're gonna grab work, and then I'm gonna grab the binge watch from the foil bundle, so that'll be in font choice 5. Binge watch, perfect. Then here, I'm gonna mark that I had a little bit of a minty B. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Whoa, okay. Should get myself a little beverage after this, because my second video and I don't have a drink. Then we got McDonald's, and I did, in fact, read this evening. The evening that this was. Okay. So for mental breakdown, we will grab this from Papershire. For getting McDonald's, I'm going to use the other fast food icon from the mini icons sheet. And then for reading, we're going to use another one of those like white foiled e-readers. Perfect. We're going to use mental fucking breakdown and fast food, both from the foil bundle, and both are going to be in font choice 5. And then reading from my custom multi and font choice 10. And that is all she wrote on this video, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah. Let me zoom out. Here it is. Here is the finished spread. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.